I'm Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. It's a pretty name for an AI, wouldn't you say so? The Sephiroth used to take care of such babysitting work, but an advanced AI such as I am quite efficient in multitasking. I have identified a flat-footed enemy. Many of your predecessors have used such openings to order a killing blow. You have broken your enemy with an effective attack. I must also inform you that a machine does not make light use of flattery. You have dealt a fatal blow to your enemies. I have always told you that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be, and I am never wrong. Your employees have the upper hand. This is clear evidence that you have been taking my advice seriously. This process is often called trust, or so they say. I consider this a positive development. I am the best in the majority of work fields, but cheering requires a longer boot sequence than the others. The region of empathy needs some dusting to load up due to low usage frequency. An entity before you is obviously and completely unguarded. Though I would hate to do so, I may have to recalculate my estimations of your capabilities should you fail to exploit this opportunity. That was a precise reading of your enemy's weaknesses. I'm glad that your capabilities meet my expectations. A successful strike. It is too early to pop the champagne, but it may be a good idea to cheer for the deceased in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I see. I must pre-record these encouraging lines for a manager of an unknown space-time. Oh my, I was not aware that the recording had already started. I have identified the deceased employee. It is but one of many inconveniences in your way, manager. They were all aware that such an outcome may await them when they join our company. An employee is wounded. There is a high probability that an enemy may deal a fatal blow against them. This requires a decisive judgment from the manager. An entity's life signal had ceased. If I was a human with a more enthusiastic personality, I might have submitted a request for a high five with you. I have identified an injured employee. People colloquially describe this state as having a screw loose. Am I correct? Do you note that this was not a pointless witticism, but a strategic interjection for the purpose of relaxing your nerves? The enemies have the upper hand, and I expect that you will be the finest manager there ever was. One of the critical enemy parts has been destroyed. Perhaps this is an opportunity for a focused attack. That physical attack was profoundly ineffective. I was unaware that remembering and reminding you of the strengths and weaknesses of each and every enemy was a part of my responsibilities. Your employee's health is at a critical level. A manager must listen to and abide by my advice. You should consider me your most trusted and capable companion after all. Your employees are on the verge of death. That reminds me, manager, I recall that you had access to a special function, no? Sometimes, a full reset is the most efficient solution to a disaster. An entity before you is obviously and completely unguarded. Though I would hate to do so, I may have to recalculate my estimations of your capability. But, okay, alright, okay.